Hello everybody, welcome to Robert's Train Set. Um, this is the Golden Horizon, and here it is in port, you know, collecting all its passengers. And you might have seen it in my last video going out. Now that was the second visit, this is the first visit, and it was due to do another two, making four in all. So, quite. So I went to Harwich port near the pier, and the sun was not helping at all, and as you can see, massive interest in watching this ship go out. Could hardly get on the pier. I squeezed down between a couple of railings, and yeah, great fun. So in the end I decided that it wasn't going to be great, and it travelled very slowly, as all ships do in the port, in the river. So I decided to move. And what I've mostly done is taken the sound off, because there was a lot of wind noise, and whatever. So the only noise you're going to hear is my voice. Sorry about that again. So a little view of the harbour, which you saw a little while ago. Not much has changed. Nice day. And it was really busy here as well, and in fact for the first time I wasn't able to park sort of close. I had to have a bit of a hike in with my tripod and my camera, but I think it was worth it. And nice bit of water sports here, great fun. And this is from Harwich Beach. Seems funny with no sound, doesn't it? So you can just see the mast above the building on the left hand side coming into view, along with the bowsprit and the jib. And they had put some sails up, but only really jibs, and I think the ones between the masts might be called staysails, but I'm not quite sure on that. I'm not really up on my five-masted ships, because we would assume that they were relegated to history, you know, the likes of Cutty Sark and all those, but no, here it is. And if you have a look closely, you can see where the smoke from the engines comes out. It comes out the top of the mast. Which I thought was clever. You can just about see it in that shot. But it's a magnificent looking ship, I must admit. It would be quite interesting to go on it and to get it with all the sails up. Great. So as you can see, the sails are actually filled here with the wind, but I'm pretty sure the engine is giving the major thrust forward. And this is actual speed, so pretty slow. So as you'll see when we get alongside the container vessels, this is not that big. I think the masts and that make it look a lot bigger than it would without them, but it's not that big. And we do get far bigger cruise ships in here, or we used to, before COVID got in the way, and they do actually almost get the same sort of size as these container vessels. But I must admit, this vessel and the smaller cruise ships, the ones that are all going to scrap recently, have a lot more character than, I must say, the new big ones. They look like office blocks to me, moving around, to be honest, with a lot of balconies. But no, this is really distinctive, isn't it, and different. So I wanted to show it going out and turning around the buoy that gets it out of the harbour, but it would have taken a hell of a long time, so I've speeded up the footage somewhat. So it was not travelling at this speed, I can assure you. But this is the full extent of my telephoto, so I couldn't get any closer. And in a minute you're going to get a bit of sound. That's really because there were some seagulls making some noise, you know, proper seaside noises. And also another ship got in on the act. So there it is. I think that's quite enough of that wind noise, isn't it? And this is our regular ferry. There's two of them that go between here and Hook of Holland. Obviously car ferry. Quite a big ship. Had a bit was cut in half and then had a bit put in the middle. And basically this is the last we'll see of the ship as it sails away. So I concentrated on the Stena line coming in. As you can see, equally as slow. But obviously if they go too fast we get washed like they do in Miami sometimes, and we don't want that, do we? So we're just about coming to the end of this. I hope you've enjoyed just this brief look at this cruise ship, and if I get any more I'll bring them to you. Cheers everybody, cheers.